by walking in.
Yeah, that was a good start.
Maybe you can like crop them and then put them together.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, this is a Rhyme Watch UK podcast. We've got
AKA Noddy, Chris Noden, Man in Pants, whatever you like to call me.
Yeah, and we've got Bex Ocean.
Bex Ocean.
Ocean.
That's a fine name, like, isn't it? It is a fine name, like Bex Ocean. Like. Is that actually your last name, Ocean?
No, it's going to be my first name.
It's going to be your first name?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Bex Ocean.
I'm changing it.
Are you really? By default, like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good to do that, like.
What made you pick Ocean out of
I didn't
everything?
pick it.
Okay.
I had like a... And I realised my name isn't what it was. And a few days later I woke up and someone told me my name.
So do you feel as though you changed as a person by changing your name?
I feel like when I had that trauma release and my name was lost, I didn't feel connected.
So you basically like now a whole new identity
Yeah,
to re-identify yourself
Yeah.
and put yourself back into the world, like.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like.
cracked open. And then it was gone.
Wow.
That's pretty intense, like, to be able to change your name to do that, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah. It's not something I've ever thought about that I needed to do.
I thought about being a lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said about this before. Lord Noden,
Yeah,
innit?
Lord Noden, like.
How long ago did you?
That was last year.
Last
When
year.
I told my dad, this was one of the first teachers I called, he said, you've told me that before.
To be fair, like,
And I
yeah,
haven't.
to be fair,
He had the feeling.
if my daughter phoned me and said she's going to change her name, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Only because, like, when you have girls, like, you know, they don't carry your family name anyway.
Yeah.
Then they go off and get
It was
married and whatever.
It was a bit sad.
He was, wasn't
I
he?
wouldn't change my last name though.
Well, like, I wouldn't actually be sad by it, like, because girls change their identities anyway, as far as I see it, like.
Would you go through Depot to change his name to Noddy? Well, it's just your surname anyway.
I've had
innit?
that name for over 20 years, man, Noddy, like. No, over 30 years.
Yeah.
You know, literally since I was in primary school.
Basically official.
No one knows, people don't even know my real name.
Yeah. I've got friends like that.
But that's literally like how long I've had it for, like, you know.
Yeah.
But to change my first name, to be fair though, like, yeah, it's not what the name you chose, is it? It's what your parents chose for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, so technically, like, yeah, there's a.
You should be able to pick your own name.
Yeah, it should be able, even though you can't because you're not useless at birth, like, but you haven't got like a mindset to do so,
It's
right?
actually quite easy to change as well.
Is it really? Does it cost money?
No.
What's it free?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Now we're talking on something here. Like. Oh, I might have to Google this later. Like.
Max Powers.
Yeah.
What did Homer change his name to? Max Power.
Or was it Max Headroom?
We're kids.
Right. So what's the topic of conversation anyway today, guys? Like, well, we got off. I'm not sure whether there was a topic, like, but I've just started it off with like saying about how.
Well, I've got an abs.
like.
I haven't seen you since I've had a swollen face, so I look like one of the Backstreet Kids from Beano today.
Are you sure you haven't been playing rugby like for these internationals, like Maui, like?
Yeah, so I've got a bit of a swollen boat, like, yeah.
Oh my god! So what is topic of conversation? And come on, it's got to be a subject matter.
Well, I was going to talk
today,
about.
like.
I was going to talk about a story that I wrote about 4 years ago called Cracula.
Cracula.
It's
Very nice.
spelled Cracula without a K.
Yeah.
And I watched this movie from the 1970s with Pam Grier in it called Blackula.
Oh my god.
Dracula eats like.
I need to know. Yeah, is Blackula black only Dracula?
Yeah, basically. You should check it out. It's on YouTube. It's a free movie.
I'm not sure I want.
Check out Blackula.
I'm not sure I want to. Like, it's like
It's a bit of a B movie, like.
Yeah.
It's a young Pam Grier in it with a throw, like, you know.
The way this society is and politically correctness, I'm far from it in any kind of way. But Blackula, really?
Yeah. And there's a sequel as well called Blackula Strikes Back or something like that. So I got the idea from that. I watched that one night and I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. And I was like, oh, what about Cracula? So I was like, I wrote a story about like a vampire, like sucking the blood of like a fiend and then having a crack addiction, like, you know.
Oh my god, I don't.
And then because I was doing my classes in DDAS at the time for the recovery program, I was getting ideas. So I thought,
Well, you're getting ideas off the crackheads, like.
yeah, basically. So I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I was,
Don't
I was
tell
watching
me you're
people
you're Cracula smoking crack and everything like on the pipe, like, is he?
yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So I was getting ideas
Sorry
from
for
the
the
people.
language, like, but for fuck's sake, Jimmy.
From the people in the class, then I was like, all right, let's hear your
I
story.
presume
I
this
was
is a
like,
children's story
This is
then,
going
is it?
down in my book.
This is a children's story.
No, it's not a short. No. It was just like I was gonna make a short movie of it or something.
Would you be better making some sort of like comedy sketch out of it? Like, do you remember like in the
Yeah,
paper?
like a comedy, like short. Movie,
Yeah, do you know, like in the paper, you used to have like little comedy
Yeah.
sketches by the jigsaw, not the jigsaws, like by the crosswords and that, weren't it? Like,
Yeah,
like,
I had a job doing illustration for an online paper. It was called I Am News in Swansea in the Mad Studio, which is music, art and dance studio on the High Street. So I've still got some of my work online from when I was doing the illustrated
nice.
work. Yeah.
Well, why haven't you put that out online? Watch UK then.
What now?
Some of the work you've got online. Why haven't you like tagged people? Not tagged people, but put it out there so
Yeah,
for people
you know,
to see online watching that. Because I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it was called Scumland. Not Scumland. It was called Lowko Land.
Lowko land.
Yeah, so it was like a loco in like with slime writing, and then like a sign, like a broken sign with land written on it.
Yeah, well, you need to promote some more of this, I think, Jimmy. Like,
It's on Zero F's clothing sites.
you do know that, yeah. I've turned up today, like, yeah, and I've just come here just to chat shit with these guys, like, because I haven't actually got a topic of subject, me, like.
You just come around for the crack.
I've just come up, yeah, for the crack.
But anyway,
I've come to join Cracula.
Yeah, anyway, so the point was I put it on this site, deepundergroundpoetry.com, which is no longer there. It got taken down because of AI and people using AI.
What, AI took it down? How's that even possible?
No, but it started to say only submit your own work. Don't submit any AI. And I was seeing that everybody was submitting AI work. And then, like a couple of months later, it'd gone, oh, this site is no longer.
Oh,
and
it's closed, like, yeah.
yeah, I'd had that site since like 2009 or something.
Oh, really?
So I had loads of stories on it. And Cracula was one of them. And it was a rhyming story as well.
Oh, so you can't get this information back yet?
Yeah, so it's not on there. So I went to look for Cracula with my name and a trailer to this movie from last year come out, this B movie.
Yeah.
And somebody's made a film called Cracula, like a B movie.
You're joking?
Yeah, with the same, like,
You do know, like, yeah,
the same kind of ideas.
there
Like,
is a way to see the old web mind, yeah? You can actually, there is a way, yeah, there's a way that you can find web pages that you've put on there and that, yeah, and actually find them web pages back.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, like, you know, but there is a way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Archives.
Yeah, there is archives, yeah. Web archives.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I've seen like an AI app or something which can find archives and...
I don't know, Jimmy. I know, I've read and seen of a way, but I don't know how to do it, if you know what I mean, like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, in this trailer then, it was like...
Was it similar to your Cracula then?
Yeah, it was, yeah. He's drinking someone's blood who's like a fiend and then ends up like being addicted to crack and he's in this AA meeting in it, from what I've seen. And I was like, oh man.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I have got like one bit of proof that I would come up with this idea first, and that's my book on Amazon, which is Doing Rhyme 999 by Jimmy Joe Tats.
What page is that on?
That's on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, well, what page is that rhyme on them?
Oh, it's at the end.
Oh, it's at the end, is it?
Cracula, yeah. It's all in short stories and all that. So that's Jimmy Joe Tats, Jimmy Jimi, like Hendrix, and Tats with a Z at the end. Yeah, because I've put different aliases for all the books. Like my Rhyme Watch UK book is
Shady
James
as they come,
Tatford,
like,
like, you know.
absolutely shady as they come, like a proper secret society writer, like, you know. We do that secret handshake later, like, when we're leaving, actually. When are you going to get me in one of these books anyway? Like, I want to be in a book.
I've already made a rap about you. I don't know. You didn't like it. Remember I sent it to you.
Did I?
Yeah, I said he's in Noddy land.
Was
Yeah.
I drunk?
Maybe,
Yeah, I
yeah.
might have been drunk that day.
Yeah, so they've got a trailer and it's pretty similar to my story, but yeah. So that was the only thing I
That's
was
actually
trying
quite
to touch on.
interesting, if I'm honest, like, you know. It's quite interesting in the fact that someone's actually found an archive of something, like, yeah, or possibly read your story and possibly
Stolen a bit of it.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm not saying they have.
stolen the concept to it, like, maybe.
Yeah, but maybe they have. Maybe they have. Maybe like the world's like so big and everybody's got all these ideas.
Yeah.
Not everybody's just going to come up with one idea.
Yeah, I've thought that a few times, like, you know. I've thought that I've invented a word, like, yeah, in my head, and then all of a sudden I've heard someone else say it, like, the other end of the country.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is it possible that we both invented the same word at the same time? And
If you get an idea, put it out there now, like, you know, put it into 3D.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
keep it in here.
It's true.
Otherwise, somebody else is going to do it. And
Yeah,
you're
well,
gonna
there's
regret
a
not
lesson
doing it.
learned there as well, no, Jim, isn't it? Is that the lesson learned here is that make sure you got hard copies of everything.
Yeah. But no, well, the original book that I wrote loads on was on an old phone of mine which got stolen.
Oh yeah, well the hard copies, like you need
It was in
hard
my
drives.
notes. I was writing everything in my notes when I was like travelling and stuff.
Yeah, but
so I
you
had
need
loads of
hard
stories
drives
on
and
that.
you need hard copies, like without them hard copies, you got no proof of nothing, have you?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Where do the ideas come from?
We're an open antennae for the signal to come in,
Yeah.
and go from there.
Personally, I think aliens just drop down and tweak us a bit, and that's where the ideas come from, like from outside our round Earth.
Have you ever seen anything?
Well, an alien?
Yeah, or like.
Oh, I don't know, like.
You've been in the fryers enough. There's plenty of annunaki in there.
I've been to plenty of places where I could have seen an alien, like, but no, never quite an alien, no. A strange happening happened to me last night, though, funny enough, though. Really strange happening.
What?
Right, my girlfriend made this jigsaw puzzle now, yeah? So she's built all this jigsaw puzzle, and there's one singular piece missing at the very end of it, yeah? And it's like, okay, whatever. So she wraps it all away, puts it back in the box, puts it under the table, yeah? Last night she's doing a different jigsaw. All of a sudden I hear like a clatter, like someone's thrown something into the room, and it's like hit like the radiator and that. Right alongside the big box she's got for this jigsaw, yeah? There's a singular piece that far away from the box on the floor.
Wow.
And I pick it up like that, and I'm like, Tash, have you just chucked this down here? Like, she's like, no, I haven't done nothing. I said, you saw?
Bit of paranormal activity.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, so I've actually asked her to remake the whole jigsaw puzzle to see that singular piece, which I've hidden from her, is the piece that's missing.
That was another time.
Now,
right?
how nuts would it be if that is actually the piece that was missing? So, yeah, there's no alien, but there was strange happenings going on. Like.
Well, I don't believe in aliens, I only believe in demons.
You don't believe in aliens?
He believes in a flat earth, doesn't he? He's weird.
Yeah, but why not aliens?
Well, aliens are aliens, though, but demon is Greek and it means intelligence and knowledge that mortals don't possess. So what do aliens have that we don't have?
Everything.
Exactly, intelligence and knowledge that we don't possess. So that's all a demon is, that's what it means, it's Greek.
Right.
And Hebrew is, angel is Hebrew for messenger.
Wait, so why does that mean you don't believe in them?
I believe in
Why
the
does that mean
demons.
they are-
I don't believe they're from another solar
No,
system.
but wait though, he goes to church and he believes in God.
Yeah. You can still believe in like external life. can't you?
But how can you believe in God, but not believe in other things?
Yeah, I believe what's here is here, I believe in dimensions,
Because we are intelligent and we're knowing. It doesn't mean that we're on the same wavelength as other beings.
I
Like,
think
we're not on the same wavelength as.
Oh yeah, there's
birds.
other beings, it's just the interpretation of what they are.
I believe, that we'd have to be naive to think that there's no other life form in that universe.
Yeah, well, that's if you believe in outer space and the universe and that, or an enclosed system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
let's
still-
not get into this
but
subject
still
matter right
there's
now. Like.
something outside of.
Oh yeah, it's not just
closed
this.
system.
This is like the Matrix, it even feels like a computer game sometimes.
Yeah.
This is where the dimensional side of it comes into, like space has never made sense.
Yeah.
But, like, why is there why have we got emotions? Why are we designed? Why are we created? The human body is like a vehicle. It's a vessel. Like we're moving this now, as if you drive a car, like a steering wheel. Like you got the freedom. You got this freedom of. You got the freedom of everything. Choice.
Do you want to see
So
the
the
messages
soul-
I get off him? Like,
Yeah, the soul controls the body, and it's up to you what you do with it. Basically, in this realm.
the only thing that pickles my head about the
dimension.
body, is that when you die, they reckon there's no storage space in your mind for the soul, don't they? Yeah. So when you die, where does your soul go?
Your soul's only small, I think. This is why all souls.
I've always believed as well, I've always believed, honestly, I've always believed, we're all built out of atoms, ain't we? And particles, So I've always believed that we could be put into, say, like a microwave, for instance, but a giant-sized one, We could be disassembled and recreated in another area. I've always believed that. If we're atoms and particles, there's a, somehow, some way they can just take it all apart and put it back
We
together.
can do that with our mind.
But anyway, is that...
Ourselves.
Yeah, but how do
We
you
don't
take...
have to- we don't have to go into a microwave.
But how do you take your thoughts and memories with you?
But we've just suppressed because it's just energy.
Yeah, but that's not microwavable, is it? It's not atoms
We
and
don't need to be
particles.
in a microwave. We can do it ourselves. with our mind.
No, we
But
can't.
we can. We just
Go on, then,
haven't
do it.
reached that capacity.
Go on then, do it.
You need to practice it, like going to the gym. You have to
What?
practice having
Going to the gym?
having, like, yeah, basically.
Have you
It's like
seen?
going
Have you
to
seen the
gym,
video where
isn't
he's losing the arm wrestle?
Don't scare me, like.
Don't pick on him. Like.
It's like the same thing. It's like taking
You're going to give me nightmares now. Like, go to the gym, please.
You can literally practice connecting with every cell of your body, and you've got control over it, and you can transform.
I haven't taken
But
enough
we
drugs in my
we
lifetime.
are,
Like. Honestly, I
we
haven't.
are like suppressed. We have all our senses suppressed.
Do you know, technically speaking, yeah, with atoms and that, yeah, and our body, do you know when we push our hands together like that, yeah, technically speaking,
They're not
they're not
touching.
actually touching.
No. It's all illusional.
Yeah. And did you know, yeah, nothing exists in this planet without a being. Yeah, we being the beings, yeah, and it only exists because we open our eyes and see it and know that it make it exist.
Yeah.
So in theory, if you close your eyes and can think of nothing which you can't, you wouldn't exist.
Close your eyes and think of nothing.
You can't think of
But that's what
nothing.
they teach you in like yoga
Everything
and
is one.
Buddhism, innit? They tell you to just think of nothing.
Yeah, it's
Meditate.
impossible to think
It's
of
not.
nothing.
It's not to think of nothing. It's to be able to, become into a state where you can observe your thoughts and you can observe the states of yourself without having attachment to them.
Okay.
So it's like sitting and watching your thoughts run like a train going past, rather than sitting in one of the carriages and going along with a thought.
Yeah.
It's not about not having thoughts. It's
And what's
about-
this Buddhism?
It's literally just about observing. Yeah, that's Buddhism.
I'd like to become a Buddha.
Yeah.
You get in the Buddha belly.
Yeah, would I have to wear like a funny dress?
You wouldn't have to.
No.
And they're not,
You wouldn't
they're
have
not funny
We'd
dresses.
prefer it though.
Yeah.
You can't go to like the monasteries.
And I'd want to wear like one of them funny little robe things, and yeah, that'd be great. You know, like, and a pair of sandals.
It's literally to detach from all like vanity.
Would I have to change my name?
So that's why they also shave their heads. They like detach.
Oh, you're gonna have to get rid of this.
detaching.
Oh,
This mohawk,
the
man.
mohawk's not going, man. The mohawk's like a 5-year plan for this. Like, it's still going away. Like,
Jesus, that just went past well fast.
Was
wow.
that the fuzz? Was there?
Yeah, that literally. Whoa, that went past.
Yeah, because
so
this is a
fast.
walking street as well. It's
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
Well, let's get back to this podcast. Like,
Sorry.
let's
mean
not,
streets of dirty Harry like
yeah,
that's a waste.
let's not talk about how gangster it is outside. Like, okay, so we've been on many subjects here, like, you know, but unfortunately, guys, I've got to go. Like, I've got
I
people.
feel like that was like one good subject.
It was it, but I do have to go. Like, yeah. So anyway, Ryan, what you
enjoy
take
your
here?
day. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Nice
coming,
to
man.
see you.
And well, do you know what, like, yeah, and yeah, I'll see you again soon, guys.
See you later.
See you later, bruv. He just wants a piece of the action. To see what's going on. Anyway, yeah.
No, it's interesting. So you don't believe in aliens?
No, I do. No, well, I always did.
Different kinds of life forms.
No, well, this is it. Like when I was like, even like an old friend of mine, Stephen, that I've known for like 30 years. He'd go, when it was Jimmy's bedroom like years ago, he'd have aliens everywhere in his room. Like, so I'd be like, yeah, I was like obsessed with them.
Yeah.
And like when I was in primary school, like my stepdad would get me like these Roswell magazines if I was like well behaved and stuff, like, you know. And I see all these like pictures of the Mars and shit like that, and the moon landing and like aliens and Area 51 and all of that. But it's all like, it's all BS, like, you know. The NASA's all BS, really.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's all like-
I definitely question all of that.
It's only
stuff.
so many lies you see, and then you're like, oh, that, it all makes sense. That it's all just lies, and it means to deceive.
Yeah, you don't have to follow any of that. You just have your own experiences, which is what I've got. I've got my own experiences, and
Yeah.
like we talked about the other day with stars, I've had my own experiences with the stars.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where all my stuff's come from. It hasn't come from me
Well, I believe in the stars
looking
as
at
well.
the government or like following NASA or following anything. I
Yeah.
literally have completely cut all that out of my. I just like experience stuff myself.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
believe in the start. Like I was saying to you, I said I believe the secret language and a lot of the, you know, not fortune telling, but like, you know, people's star signs. They've always been accurate about people. And I was like, how can that be so accurate just from a couple of like burning balls of gas or whatever, you know, in space. I was like, unless it's something else, that, you know, all these names of everything and, you know, all these star signs, maybe it's something more like out there, more diverse than what
So you
people
haven't
think it
had
is.
like an experience where you've seen something you can't explain?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Loads of time. Yeah. I was like camping in Pembrey. With all of these people. I was going on about it on the beach, and I was going on about UFOs and stuff. I'm not like saying like UFOs are like craft, like designed from beings in another like galaxy to get over here, like, and just like hang around in the air and then disappear. Like, I mean, I seen it, whatever it is. I didn't say it was an actual like solid craft, but I seen it as a beam of light, like an angelic beam of light or demonic like orb or whatever it was, but it was there because we were all looking at, like, they're looking for some UFO Mars attacks, like spaceship or something. And I just seen like this, like, it almost looked like a wand flickering in the air and disappearing. And they were like, what, we've just seen an alien. And I was like,
we've seen something you can't explain.
but I'd seen them before because I do a lot of sky watching anyway. I've seen some madness, like,
same.
I went for a walk in Narberth Woods. I was literally watching all of these fleets of things going like towards somewhere. One of them turning around and like going that way, like they were looking for a free party, and one of them was getting lost in the sky. And I was like, no, do you have a look at that? And we're like, it's not just me seeing it. People were like, oh, he's off his head, he's a nutter. But I was and phoning people up, going, oh, check this out in the sky. It's just me seeing this. But I was out in the woods, so it was like more visible. But then I went for another walk, and this little dog with me as well. I was walking this dog, and could hear like a woman crying in the woods, like a banshee or something as well. You know, people don't really know what that is. Like, you get the Hag of the Mist and, you know, Irish folklore and all of that, but, you know, it all comes from somewhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like they make a lot of stories out of, like, to try and scare people, but at the end of the day, all these energies just want to be seen or heard because they've never been seen or heard. Do you understand what I mean? They're like trapped energies, and they just need to be seen and heard, and then they're like, okay.
But and
they can like pass on in love and light.
But I could hear like the sobbing lady, like, so it was getting loud. So I went up, like, it was like up this pathway a bit. So I was carrying on. I was like, hello, who's there? And I was got my torch out, and there was no one there, and it kind of stopped for a bit, and then it's like darkness again, and it started the sound again. It's the thing about the darkness. Sometimes it makes these things more real, like more visible and more stimulated to let their presence be known sometimes, you know? It's almost like people sleep with a nightlight still. Yeah. Unless activity happens in the room there, and people can't sleep with all the lights off, and they can't feel comfortable in the darkness, you know? Yeah, I kind of get it, you know, I understand all that. But I just believe...
That's fear.
But I just believe that aliens are like... Personally, I believe they were here before us. You know, it's in the Bible as well. That you know, Lucifer got sent to Earth with his minions. However it's perceived, people can perceive it as however, like, you know. But they were on Earth first, and God said, "Make man in my image," this time, which means there was beings before. And it also says in the book of Enoch, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." So heavens with an S at the end. So there's like multiple heavens, apparently. If you read the book of Enoch, it says that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But like,
it's like it's written under our nose.
Yeah, I mean, we're all still learning. I mean, I still find things out. Until I'm like properly proven otherwise, when I actually see it. Can't believe what you see on the telly or your phone or AI generated. Like, you don't know what people are saying. You don't know what people are doing, because it's all BS. People these days can just stay at home and not do a thing again, and you know, AI can make them appear or do whatever, be here, and they can broadcast it worldwide if they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just open, and I have many experiences because maybe I'm just open, because I don't have any like fears or judgments around any of this. I used to be scared of the dark, and I feel like that's exactly what you're saying. You think things like to be like it's easier for them to come out in the dark. I don't think it is specifically. I think it's actually people are scared in the dark because we can't see and we don't know what, like, and our imagination can like go a bit nuts, But actually, when we get scared, we're letting in different kinds of entities to, like, and that's why it is associated with like darkness. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We've already got that fear. But actually, they're always there. They're always around. They just haven't got the like opening to come to be able to express themselves until you're at a certain frequency.
Yeah, maybe.
Like
yeah.
fear.
Well, they say the freaks come out at night. I think it definitely changes the way people are.
Yeah, but exactly like that. Like, because so many people say it and you hear it, then you live in it.
It's in your mind.
Do you know what
like
I mean?
That.
Yeah, just get rid of all of that.
What
have
about
your
the-
own
what-
experiences.
What
You
about
can
the
feel
full
it.
moon though, changing people's actions and stuff when it's a full moon?
Yeah, well, we have like mostly water,
Yeah.
aren't we? And the moon affects water.
Does that affect them in the like daylight as well then, or is that like only in the night?
Yeah, it should do.
Yeah.
But again, because we've got these conceptions and we follow them in our and these like phrases, then we act a certain way because we're already thinking like it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, full moon, it makes all the tides around the planet, doesn't it? The moon. It affects the ocean, and we are like 70% water or something like that. So of course it's gonna it's like a tide in our body.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that was my question about aliens. Like I've always been deep into it.
Yeah.
Only until like I don't know, my early 20s, I was like looking into it a bit more, like what demon means, and I met other people who were like proper into the alien stuff, but they were like, oh, aliens aren't aliens, they're demons. I was like, oh man, what's this guy on about? He's a nut. I like, you know, what do you mean aliens aren't aliens, they're demons?
I mean, we only exist in like a very limited range of frequency. Yeah. So we can only hear certain frequencies. We can only see certain frequencies of light. We can only like, I don't know, so everything.
I think
outside of our range, there's still other beings around living.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm talking about an extra dimensional beings. And if you actually see like what perceived like an annunaki alien looks like, you know, this big black eyes and it's like head and it's like sort of malnourished body, and they can only exist in darkness as well. Sort of speaks for itself, I think. And everybody who has encounters with them can smell like hardcore sulfur, like pungent, like sulfur. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I actually had a theory that this has been for ages as well. Like since I saw, I don't know, like a depiction of one. What immediately came to me was like they live in our ground. Like they live underground.
Oh yeah,
they live in our cave systems.
Yeah, of course.
Just
yeah.
because there,
and
for me, there
oceans
isn't any other.
Under the oceans, they
yeah,
go a lot of.
For me, there's not any other way that like. It just describes why they look the way they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they're underground.
Like if we went underground thousands of years ago, that's probably what we'd start looking like.
Well, they say Annunaki means the ant people. That's what's in the hieroglyphics and in Sumerian and Akkadian.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah. Even in cuneiform, I think it's in cuneiform.
I don't know enough about all of this, but like I say, I have my own.
Well, they didn't find. They knew of Babylon in the Bible, and they didn't know of Babylon until they discovered it. And then when they found these cities, these ancient cities that were in the Bible, they dug underground, and then they found clay texts of cuneiform under these old cities like Babylon. And they go on about normal things like we do today, about like exchanges for things. Even like prostitution was going on back then, exchanging these goods for these goods and things and items and stuff. And it was on about, I think, the ant people and stuff like that in cuneiform as well, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe like
that. No.
It's like they want to say the pyramids were built by slaves.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I think they only say that and make us believe that so that it's like almost normalised. Like, we've been doing slavery for thousands of years.
Yeah,
we can still do, like as if it's like, oh, there's I don't know, like it's a human thing to do, but I just don't believe the pyramids were even built by
You've heard of the Nephilim though, yeah?
I've heard of them, but I don't know what is it.
It's from Nephal, which is Hebrew. It means the fallen ones. Yeah. It's from the book of Enoch as well, that is. So the sons of God came down and bred with the daughters of man and made babies of them. And they taught humans how to make weapons and fight. And they were giants, basically. Yeah. Or they were like these supernatural beings.
I've seen giants.
Yeah, and That's what the Nephilim were. Well, it makes sense. Even things like Stonehenge and stuff.
By the way, I've never taken any drugs. I've only ever smoked weed before. I've never taken any drugs.
No psychedelics.
And I won't. No.
Yes,
and I won't
forbidden
because
fruit.
I already have these experiences where
I'd stay away from it. There's no coming back.
I already think I'm quite open. Yeah, so I'm like.
Well, it's the fruit of knowledge. It's in the Bible, the forbidden fruit.
Maybe I'll try some DMT one day though, just to compare my experiences. I'm interested.
Well, if you're not touching like acid and things like that, I wouldn't go straight into the most intense one of all. I might just try DMT, but I won't touch acid or nothing like that. But I think it's like a 10-minute trip, but it's that intense. I think.
I've got loads of friends who have tried all sorts, and I've been there, but I've never. I literally just will refuse. I just know myself as well, and I'm also quite addictive personality, so.
Depends if you like being in control or not as well.
Yeah, but if I'm just like loving it, I'll probably do it. I'll be one of those people that gets too into it, you know. So I know myself. Addictive personality over here.
Yeah. I like to think I don't have an addictive personality, but I probably do.
Anyway, we should continue.
We'll continue this.
Chat.
Maybe when
Chat.
Noddy comes out of Noddy Land again.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out. Have a good weekend.